Welcome back, everybody, to the World of Wraith YouTube channel. Got with you guys a quick pre-release market watch slash pre-sale. Before we get into it, this is not sponsored. This is me going over Star City's pre-release prices. If you're going to any pre-releases, it's Friday, the weekend, Monday. I would use this as a base guide to value your cards. Of course, this is pre-release, so a lot of the things are going to be more expensive than once the cards are officially out. I have a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and jump into it. As always, not financial advice. Authority of Ataya, the cold foil, 650. I mean, this seems like a playable Fabled. I think it can definitely be around this price, but I think it'll go lower. Oh yeah, this is not sponsored. Star City Games, not sponsored. They just have pre-sales up and I wanted to go over it. Rainbow foil about 300. Riches of Triple Donnie is also a pretty playable Fabled, and it's kind of hovering around this price range. But I think Super Slam has more print run. Now, that's just me speculating. I don't know the actual print run. I just think LSS printed more since Haunted and High Seas were in so high demand. I don't think the supply was there. And I don't think they wanted this to happen with Super Slam. But that's just what I think. I don't have any numbers. It's a concrete proof. I do think the Fables will hover around this price. Can't really say if this is a good price for it. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't, don't. Not financial advice. Pallades Marble, about 250. This will definitely drop, but this is the waifu card of the set. People love playing the waifus. If you know TCG games, there's always the waifu tax. So 250. I think she can go maybe to like 150, 200. Lyeth about 175. I think he'll definitely drop. 175 on KO. He'll drop. Tough Nut 150. I don't know. Tough Nut could be 300 in the future. No, I'm kidding. 150. It seems pretty reasonable. I think they'll land around 100-ish, depending on how good they are in the meta. Flick Knives EA Rainbow Foil 150. This is kind of crazy. I don't think it's going to hold this price. 6 in stock. I think this will land maybe about 120, maybe around 100. It's tough to say. There's not a lot of reprint legendary EA's alternate arts in the game. So it's kind of hard to know where this will land. If you want to get it for 150, Star City Games is your site. As always, the description will have their website if you want to go and check out the prices yourself or buy anything. Flick Knives non-foil 60. Seeing it at this low just makes me think it's going to get way lower after pre-release. Like, if you can pick up a Flick Knives for like 40, that might be a good price. If you don't want to wait, just want to make sure you have yours at 60. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm saying like wait till the set is out and some cards just jump. Like if this is super hard to pull, this could be like $80, but who knows? I think the Rainbow Foil OGR is about 80, so 60 doesn't seem like a bad price for this to land on. Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex 125 cold foil. I think this is really good for KO. I think it could land around like maybe like 100, but 125 is not bad. Rainbow Foil 50. This is a pretty solid price. I don't usually feel bad paying 50 for a legendary. Maybe it'll drop, maybe it'll go up more. Warmonger's Diplomacy cold foil sold out at 120. Guys, I love this art. I think this is way cooler than the OG art. I do think it's gonna hover around this price. Maybe 150, maybe like somewhere from 100 to 150. This is definitely one of the chase cards of the set. And I mean, I don't know. Just look at the artwork. Look at Pallades and Lyeth and like, who is this person? I hope this person becomes a Guardian playable hero in the future. Rainbow Foil, about 50 bucks. I think this is pretty good. Nice price. I think it'll drop. 6 in stock. Iron Fist Revelation Cold Foils 100. Seems standard enough. I could see it at 80 possibly. Rainbow Foil 50. I could see this around 40. New Horizon EA 85. This seems pretty reasonable, unlike Flick Knives. A lot of people aren't really playing this though. Maybe in the future this could go up a lot. So this 85 price tag is not bad. But I think maybe 70 could be a solid price when it comes out. This is all pre-release. 60 for the non-foil, non-extended art. Don't know if this is worth 60, but if you do want to get it for 60, here it is. Star City Games. Cries of Encore cold foil extended art. Looks like it's sold out. Now, I don't know if this is a case of them just not opening it, or maybe they opened one and someone bought it. So this is what I mean by, like, if you're at pre-release, you can kind of use this as a price guide, but don't take it for sure. It's just like a nice number to kind of like start the discussion of how much you're valuing your cards at. I don't think this is going to be 80 for the cold foil. I think I could see it like from 40 to 50. Show of Strength 80. This card is really good and it's definitely going to see play in a lot of brew cards. I think these EA cards, this one might be like 50 to 60. It's tough, guys. I can't tell the future. I am not a financial advisor. This is currently out of stock here, so. Channel the Tranquil Domain cold foil. One of my boys pulled this, and oh my god, this cold foil looks so crazy. All the foiling on the trees, like, this looks so beautiful. 60, 8 in stock. I think this will go down to maybe 40, but I could be wrong. This is actually a really good card, putting auras to the bottom of the owner's deck. It's also Earth, block 3. The rainbow foil? No, this is the non-foil. About 10 bucks. Pretty good. This is a solid price. I mean, picking up a playset for 30. Seeing it this low makes me think it'll go lower on the set release. So maybe you can hold off, but if you got a playset of this for 30, I would not feel bad at all. Leave Them Hanging extended art. This is one of my favorite cards of the set. The more I'm playtesting with Lyeth, like, this card is so cool. I really would like this card. 60 is kind of a high asking point for it. It's only going to be available to play in Lyeth. I could see it be at like a $40 to $50 card, so 60 is not bad price. 4 in stock. Gallows, End of the Line, Marble, sold out. This is crazy support for Gravy. I honestly didn't believe it when I read it. 60, I don't know where it'll land. A lot of the Gravy marbles have been going down, so who knows? Maybe like 30 to 50. Boots on the board, 50 bucks. This is a revered equipment, so Tough Nut and Pleiades can play it. I think 50 is a pretty solid price for it. This comes in the Armory deck and not in the main set. Well, it comes in the main set as cold foil, but that's the only way to get it in the main set is the cold foil printing. I could see this hovering around 40-ish, but honestly, if Pleiades or Tough Nut start doing good and this is just the revered legs to play, I could see this going a little bit higher to maybe 60, 70. Attention Grabbers, 50. This is definitely the preferred art piece for Lyeth. Maybe Pleiades. 50 doesn't seem like a bad price. 2 in stock. Good Nature Brutality, EA. This just can be a 1-card block 6, so pretty cool. Tough Nut, I think he has a lot of potential and don't know how good he'll be in the meta. I could see this being like 30 to 40. Outside Interference, another amazing card of the set. Extended art, 50 seems a little high. Maybe 30, 40. Backspin Thrust, Cold Foil EA, 45, 5 in stock. Puffin is not in the best place in the meta, so this card is pretty hard to come by though. So I think, yeah, 30 to 40, maybe. I don't know. I was gonna say 25, but don't think this can get to 25. Non-foil, about 10 bucks. I think this is gonna drop, guys. I think this is gonna be like a $5-ish Majestic. Overcrowded Rainbow Foil, guys. For the coming up ProQuest season, Overcrowded EA, I think in cold foil, I think it's gonna be given out to top 4 or top 8. So this seems kind of high for a Rainbow Foil, especially when our next ProQuest season we're gonna be getting what I think is going to be the max rarity version of it. I would not pay 35 for this in Rainbow Foil. Maybe 20. Depends how much play this card sees in the meta. I think it's a great blue. I definitely want my playset, but for 35, a little too much. Blood Follows Blade Rainbow Foil, 30 for Kasai. I could see this being like a $10 card. 30 is a little too high for me. Non-foil 20 still might be too high. Maybe this, like, I think this is like backspin thrust. Maybe like $5, $8. Plow under 15. I think the Earth Majestics are going to drop a lot. I could see this being 10. Falling of the Crown, maybe like 20, 15. Adaptive Alpha Mod, Cold Foil 30. This is not bad for a Cold Foil. Maybe it'll be around 20, but sometimes Mechanologist cards surprise me. So, tough to say. 9 in stock. This is not bad. I wouldn't feel bad paying 30 for this. Overcrowded non-foil 25. This is way too high, guys. I would not get this for 25. Palm of your hand, rainbow foil 25. This is not an armory deck. I do think a lot of people will be buying their copies. 25 seems a little high. I could see this around like 17, 18. But since a lot of people are playing Pallades, it could be hard. It could be a $25 rainbow foil, so tough to say. Show of Strength, non-foil 15. I think it'll be around this price range, like from 10 to 15. This doesn't seem too bad. 6 in stock. Good Nature Brutality, non-foil 15. I could just see this going to like $7, $8. In the palm of your hand, again, because Pallades is an armory deck hero, a lot of people are going to be upgrading her. I definitely think 15 is a pretty solid price point. I think this card could be, I don't think it's going to hit lower than 10. I could see this going higher than 15 depending on how popular she is, how many new players are playing her. So if you want to lock in, place that for 45, do so. If you want to wait, which I wouldn't blame you for, I would just make your own choices. Light Up the Leaves, $14 for a Verdance card. I think this is a little too high. This card is super strong. It's only for Verdance. Don't know. I wouldn't pay 14 for it, but especially for the non-foil. Reckless Stampede, Rainbow Foil 13. This is pretty solid. This is a great brew card. 13 for the Rainbow Foil. I think they hit it on the park. Like, this is exactly where I think it's gonna land. Let's see in the future. Song of Xenu 13. We haven't had super rares in a long time, so I don't know their printing distribution. This card is one of the best brew cards in the set. So 13 is not bad. Non-foil 10. At this point, if you're going to buy it, just get the rainbow foil. But if you want to wait till the set comes out, I don't blame you. Gallo about 12. I think this is going to drop. Smashing Ground. This is a super rare as well, but it's a pretty good one for a blue. $12. It's just like Xenu, Song of Xenu. I just don't know where these super rares are going to land. I wouldn't pay 12 for this, but you know, if you really want your rainbow foil version copies, it's right here. All right, I was going kind of fast because I had a lot of things to talk about. For all of you that stayed till the end, I want to shout out Ty Cards. They gave me some dice to give out, so shout out to them. I'm going to be doing a giveaway now. I'm giving away a copy of the 20mm glitter dice, the whole set, as well as the 25mm glitter dice set. All you have to do is be subscribed, comment down below saying your favorite hero of the new set, as well as leave your Blue Sky username in the comment. And then of course follow me on Blue Sky. I'll leave the link in the description down below. I'll pick out a random 2 winners. One of them will be labeled winner 1, and they get to pick whether they want the 20mm one or the 25mm dice. And then the second one will get the one that the first winner didn't want. If you don't win, I do have more dice to give out. Shout out Ty Cards. Or if you don't want to wait around for the giveaways, check out the website. I'll leave a description down below. I can personally say I love these dice. I've been using them. I think at my first calling in Hartford, one of my friends had them. I just saw people having them, and I was like, yo, I gotta get my own. These are so cool for resources, for your equipment, especially in Super Slam season. Some of the attacks are going to be getting super high, so using your attack dice are going to be great. I'll leave the rules to the giveaway down below again, so if you want to just check out the description, reread what you need to do to enter the giveaway, check it out down below. Like I said, there's going to be another giveaway in the future. Shout out to iCards for giving me the dice for you guys. And yeah, stay tuned for more giveaways in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.